don't be alarmed by the title. When I say I want to join their murder, I mean the murder of crows. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee from Renee's Reads. I just finished The Hollow Kingdom. My, what a freaking read. So I'm gonna use my book journal as a reference. I'm going to try not to spoil anything in case anyone else wants to read this book, but gosh, it was such a good read. Okay, so basically, if you love zombie movies like Train to Busan, Walking Dead, I Am Legend, World War Z, if you love those, and if you love The Life of Pets, or this, I think that was The Secret Life of Pets, or anything's pets and animals related, just imagine those two combined, because that's basically what this book was, and it was great. I would say I can rate this on like a 5-star scale, 5 out of 5. I rate my scales based on the plot, the pacing, the characters, the relationships with the characters, and then the writing style and kind of like my preference of writing style. Different day, obviously. The plot's great. It's in the perspective of a domesticated crow called Turd, aka ST. We basically follow this crow as well as his technical sibling, Dennis, who's a bloodhound. You do get to see how they have to change their identities alongside other animals and the other aspects of this new world. The plot is actually way more developed than just having them needing to survive certain zombie encounters and whatnot. There's a lot more that goes to it, and it's told in such a freaking hilarious way, and I love it. So a star goes to that, and then the second star goes to the pacing. So I'm really a fast-paced girly. However, it is kind of a slow in the beginning, moderately paced book. But the end picks up so freaking fast. A lot of short bursts of fear and tears, and yeah, there's just, the pacing is a little crazy. It comes in waves, I would say. It's not consistently moderately paced. Yeah, it's kind of a ride, and I dig it. This is kind of the pacing that I needed when I was reading so many fast-paced books. And I feel like this is such a great palate cleanser. Characters, oh my gosh. Okay, there is more to the book than just ST and Dennis. The overall characters are generally lovable. You end up falling in love with this little murder of theirs, of a crow and a bloodhound, and it's the unlikeliness of that partnership that makes them so close to your heart. It honestly really carries the story by having such interesting relationships, and the most unlikely of relationships that develop, that we get to see other than just Dennis and ST. And I think that's what makes the story even more endearing. I think you go back to the book because of the relationships. Okay, lastly, the freaking writing. The way that this is written is freaking hilarious. I don't know if you guys read self-help books either, but Mark Manson, the way that he writes, it's kind of crude, and that's exactly how this book was written. We got a potty-mouthed crow over here. He's super attached to human culture, but he's fairly ignorant of certain human cultural references, so I think that's what makes it really funny. So just to give you guys more of the tone of the book, I'm gonna give non-spoiler quotes, but these are quotes that Are you seeing this? Miso, what are you doing? Idiots who don't heed end up as curbside tortillas. I was stress-stuffed, a hot pocket of angst, and dropped a sizable bomb of my own as I emptied my bowels upon the wild beasts below. I mobbed those f***ers. I was Bruce Lee of the f***ing sky, wings and feet, and lightning. Heavens to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It felt good to be alive. Get the flock out of there. You disgust me, you scaly bucket. You could have heard a dust mite queef in there. There's such a mix of emotions with this book. Overall, this was a really refreshing book choice in my opinion. As someone who tends to read something more on the high stakes side, this does fulfill that in a way. And I feel like it'd be a really great read. It's It's very fun, lighthearted. If you guys feel like you need something to kind of cheer you up, the ridiculousness of the way that ST is written is great. The character development is also spot on. I love that we're just trying to... That scared me, my dog. My dog opened the closet and she's just lying there. That scared me. Okay. The way that we're trying to discover ST's identity throughout the book is perfect. I really enjoyed this book. If you guys definitely like animals and you like zombies as well, this is a really good take on the combo of the two. Kind of interesting combo, but I totally recommend it if you guys want to give it a go. As soon as my siblings are done reading the first one, I'll be reading the next one as well. These are both available on Kindle Unlimited. I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm just saying that, like, you guys should check it out if you need something a little lighthearted and fun to read. Feel free to DM me on my Instagram if you guys want to talk about spoilers. All right, let's say goodbye, Miso. Come, Dennis. Come. Feel like I'm dressed like a crow. I gotta take her out. Bye, till next time.